Okay, so this is gls13 from Friday Night Hair, and I'm just going to show you it comes with this plastic. I'm doing this with one hand, so forgive me. I'm going to end up doing this video in 2 clips and putting them together because I don't have time to try her on, but I know when I do try her on, I'm going to cut the lace and all that, so I'm doing this just in case. I've already had the lace cut when I do my review. To show you kind of the hairline. They have great hairlines on their wigs. Friday Night Hair always does. And, you know, they don't have a defined part. You can kind of part it, and I'll show that when I have it on, how it parts. But anybody who's familiar with Friday Night Hair knows, you know, this is the inside, and that's kind of the parting space. You can part anywhere along this lace part, and they have very nice parts. And let me get the netting off, and I'll show you the curl pattern here. Okay, so really pretty curls. I'm not quite ready. I'm not used to wearing curly hair, so I'm not quite ready for the really tight curls, but I figured these are some pretty curls. I'm going to get a couple of more. These, I already ordered another one. I can't remember what the curl pattern is. I'll be getting that in a couple of days, but this is her, really pretty. And when I come back, I'll have cut the lace and put her on my head and show you what she looks like on me. But again, this is gls13 in a color 1B. Let me see if I've got the card there. Okay. And you know, Friday Night Hair always comes with the cards. Although my gls83 came with a different card, but they come with these cards. And this is gls13 in the color 1B. Okay, so when I come back, we'll see what she looks like on me.
Hi. This is Cutie Talks Beauty, and this is part 2 of my wig review on gls13, and you'll have to forgive me, it is very late, and this is my 3rd wig review for the day, so I'm pretty tired, but I wanted to get them knocked out. And at the beginning of this, I should have added a video that showed the wig when I first took it out of the package. So that was over a week ago. I've worn the wig I think twice already since then. So I have done some alterations to her. I trimmed, or I layered a little bit in the front, not much. I mean, this is pretty much how she comes, not much at all. I just did a little bit of layering to frame my face a little bit, just a little on each side. But she comes with some layers, but it wasn't enough layers in the front, so I just layered her a little bit more. Just took my scissors and, you know, each side, and just framed the face a little bit. But that's, and then I already made my part. When I take my wig off, I keep it where my part is, and I put it back in the bag. So that my part stays where I want it. You know, this is and all I do is put a little bit of powder. You know, the Friday Night wigs are just fantastic with their parts and their hairline and everything, and so this is where I have the part. But and as I've mentioned in another curly hair video, I don't like a really defined part on my curly hair. I feel like women with naturally curly hair don't have defined parts typically. They just kind of throw it over, or if they're going to have a defined part, it's usually in the middle. So if I do a side, like, which is where I usually wear curly hair, I don't usually do parts. I try not to do a defined part. This is about, you know, this is actually more defined than I really like my parts, but this is a lot of hair, so I wanted to keep it in place. But I just put a little concealer in there, and that's it. And I had my baby hairs laid and everything earlier, but like I said, this is my 3rd review in one day, and so but this is gls13 in a 1B, and if you see my video gls83, that wig is in a 2B, and you can see the difference of the colors on my complexion. So if you have a complexion like mine, not 2B, but 2, is better for this type of complexion than 1B, but a lot of their wigs don't come in 2s or lighter colors. They just come in 1 or 1B. So, so this is a 1B, but I consider her an everyday wig. I think the gls13 is more of an everyday. It's a shorter curly wig, but this is still a good everyday wig, but not so much for the summer if you're going to be out. I mentioned in my gls13 video or review that, I'm sorry, my head's itching if I've been wearing wigs all day. But I mentioned in that I was at a family reunion and I had a wig on and I took the wig off because it was so hot. This was that wig. It's a lot of hair. So this is June, and I probably would have got this kind of hair more in the winter time, and I'll probably wear this hair more on cooler days or in the winter time, because on a hot day, yeah, I couldn't make it through the day wearing it. I had to take it off and throw my hair up in a bun and be done with her. But she's gorgeous, lots of hair, beautiful curls. I'm not used to wearing big hair like this, but I've just seen it on so many other women and loved it, and was like, I've got to have it. And I had got the gls13, but before I even had a chance to wear it, I moved and left it at my old house, so I never got to wear her. But she was really long, and I don't think I would have worn her very often. Maybe at night if I was going out, but not very often, because big hair and long is a little much for me. But this is long for me when it comes to curly hair, and this is long enough. But I will show you. So I showed you the part, and the hairline is great. I've got a little bit of my baby hair out. I actually have more out than I probably would with this wig, that I need to with this wig, because of the previous wig review I did, needed more baby hair out. But you know, just a little bit out. But you know, the hairline is just very, very natural. You can't really see. And I'm going to show you, because if you see my gls83 video, you'll know that they've made some changes on some of their wigs, and I was kind of upset about that. One of them was that it's soft lace. They've started adding soft lace to their wigs, which I hate. So this has the hard lace, and in that video, the gls83, when I did this, the hair lifted, like completely lifted, and I have to really, you know, if I do this, my hair, it doesn't lift. It still looks natural. I mean, I could wear this up and it looks natural. But with that wig, if I did that, it lifted like that. And I have to pull hard to make this lift. Partly it was because that was soft lace, and partly because they made the cap bigger. But this cap fits nice and snug. It lays flat. I can play with it, and it's not going anywhere. It's not. So, you know, I'm definitely going to stick to the wigs by Friday Night Hair that don't have the soft lace and the bigger caps, and this is one of them, and I just love it. But anyways, thought I'd mention that for those that saw that other video and wanted to know what I meant when I was talking about the difference, in case you're not familiar with Friday Night Hair, or the difference between soft lace and hard lace. You know, if you watch the two videos, you can see what I'm talking about. But anyways, so as with most Friday Night Hairs, it doesn't come with a defined part. You can part it in, which is great, because you can, you know, you don't, not everybody necessarily wants a left-sided part or a right-sided part. I do left-sided, but some people want right side, or some people want middle. And with a lot of wigs, they're predefined parts. You can't do anything with them. Friday Night Hair, you can move their parts. And like I said, I got my part the way I want it, so I'm not going to mess it up too much. But the lace goes, you know, from ear to ear pretty much. So, and you can part from like here to here, I think. So, I mean, you got a lot of parting room, and you know, in the middle you have the about 2.5 inches maybe of parting space, and as you get to the sides you have a little less, so there's not as much, but it's plenty, especially for a curly wig. Not gonna really be able to show you, but just trust me when I say, you can, just like I got this defined part here, you can get that in the middle, you can get that on the other side. So, but I might throw this wig on tomorrow, and I won't have to redo the part, so I'm gonna leave the part like it is. But and like I said, the hairline, very, very, like, I can't even see the difference between my real hair and the hairline. I'd have to really, I mean, it's just, like, I could wear my hair completely under and get away with it. I just like to pull my hair out, and I do have to darken my hair because my real hair is a lot lighter, so I have to darken my real hair to match the wig, but when it's a 1B, but so if you've seen that difference, that's why it's not, my hair is lighter, and I try to darken it to match, but it doesn't always work. So anyway, but like I said, gorgeous curls, not a lot of shedding. I cut the lace pretty close, so I get shedding from that, but not a lot of shedding. I've worn this wig already a couple of times, so it's a little frizzy, but that makes it look more natural. The curls, they didn't have like a lot of shine. I didn't have to put baby powder. I've heard other people say it has a lot of shine, but to me it's a natural shine, like if you put sheen on your hair. I didn't have to put baby powder or anything on it like that. And just to show you the length, you know, maybe 18 inches. That's about where 18 inches comes up on me. So I'll show you the back in my PJs, so forgive me. The hair in the back. And you know, this is one of those wigs you can do different things with. You can wear her up. You can, you know, you can. I mean, you can really do some cute styles with her. So I just want to get close up so you can really see. Like I said, I've worn her so she's a little frizzy, and I've kind of finger combed the curls out a little bit. But I mean, and I don't like really big hair. Like I said, I'm not used to really big hair, but you could really fluff this out and make this some really big hair if that's what you want, but that's not me. So anyways, as usual, Friday Night Hair has just done a beautiful job with this. She's definitely become one of my favorites. Only thing I would change is I would get her in a 2 if they make her available in a 2, you know, and that would be plenty dark for me, because to me curly hair like this looks really good in dark colors. It's just a little dark for me. And I wouldn't even mind getting her in a blonde or a honey blonde or something. I think that would be really pretty. I've seen some curly wigs in honey blonde and they're gorgeous. So so Friday Night Hair, step up on those colors, I'd be in heaven. But anyway, so this is gls13. Trying to think of what else I can say about her. I've already mentioned the cap and the shedding and the shine and the curls and the just the natural, realistic, soft, you know. I had someone, when I was wearing this, think that this was my real hair, but she didn't know me, so she didn't know what my real hair looks like, but she thought this was my real hair. And then at the family reunion, and then when I took it off later, she's like, "What happened to your hair?" I'm like, "That wasn't my hair, that was a wig." So so I thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, so that's how natural looking it looks. It is. So I definitely recommend her. I love her. If you want some big curly hair that looks like it could be your real hair, or a weave, sew-in, you know, whatever, this is definitely the one. And the length, it's not too long, it's not too short. Like I said, it's a lot of hair for summer, but you know, if you can handle the heat, go for it. So anyway, till next time, this is Judy Talks Beauty, and stay beautiful.